Welcome back to another episode of JailBreak Overlander. I'm Richie, and this is JailBreak. I'm out on the Louisiana bayou. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and before I hit the sack, I realize that I've got a fish on a line. I'm camped right on the edge of the bayou. So, I go grab a net, because this is a big old catfish. Got me a big old catfish. Yeah, it's a big boy, huh? Look at that old boy go. All right. And for those that don't know, that was indeed the catfish grunting. They do that, so it's a crazy thing. But after I put the fish into the hoop net for the night, I heard this way off in the distance. It was the call of the barred owl. Sit back, relax, and watch this city boy try to track a barred owl at night in the swamp by ear. After hooking the catfish and putting it away for the night, my plan was to go to bed. But once I heard that barred owl call, I had to try to find it. So I headed directly off into the wilderness, which was all swampland, as you can see. I had no earthly reason to be doing this, but I could not resist. Running into these at home is such a rare event. Having them calling all night all around me, I had to try and locate this thing. I headed off into the dark, not having any idea where I was, and more importantly, having no idea where the owl was. Every once in a while, the coyotes would quiet down enough for me to actually hear the barred owl call again. But they were few and far between. But when it comes to things like this, I'm fairly tenacious and I was not going to stop. Even when I found myself walking face first into incredibly abundant spider webs, I continued forward. I looked absolutely everywhere. I checked the ground, I checked the treetops. I'm ducking spiders and bugs the size of helicopters. I'm a city boy in the bayou in the middle of the night. It's approaching midnight. Some of the dogs and loud howling noises were a little bit rattling, but I wasn't going to give up. The owl would call less and less, and I really started to think I was totally lost and wasting my time. It's a little disconcerting out there by yourself, especially when you're concerned about losing your bearings. Right when I was just about to give up, right about at eye level, I noticed him sitting in a tree, and the reason he had stopped calling so often is because he was hunting. He was right over a strip of water with a couple of small gators right underneath him and an armadillo, but he had his eye on something else entirely. I understood why he had quieted down. And for all those people that are under the impression that the barred owl is strictly diurnal or a daytime owl, it's almost midnight, and he's out here having a hell of a time hunting. I videotaped him for a good 8 minutes solid. So for those people that enjoy owls, I'm going to shut up and play the footage. Enjoy. It amazed me that this owl was concentrating on every slight movement in the foliage, in the water, and in the trees around him. His patience outlasted my ability to hold the camcorder steady without a tripod by a lot. At any rate, I'm still halfway into a 30-day road trip, and more footage of off-roading, gear reviews, and wildlife is coming. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I will return the favor. I am out.